Who's ready for your host? Let's make some noise. Declan, Christina, thank you. All of our patrons tuning in from Twitch at home. Let's get this party started. Please welcome to the stage, Toby Shamu.
One more time for Mark, everybody. Let Mark hear it. I love it. Hi, guys. I'm Toby. I'm your host and MC of the night. What's up, Grace? Can we make some noise? Let me hear you. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wait. There's a Twins game going on. I can't really hear you. Can I get a little bit better? Can we get a little bit better? Let me hear you, Grace. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to Kings and Queens, the premier date night podcast here in Minneapolis. I'm happy to be here. You're happy to be here. Let me hear from the single people. Who's single out here? Let me get a whoop whoop if you're single. Hey, I saw a lot of ladies clapping and not a lot of dudes. Dudes, I hope you're standing up, taking notes, okay? Dating happens up here, but dating also happens out there, all right? As far as the show format, English, you all know how it goes. Or maybe you don't. Is there a lot of first-timers here? Make some noise if you're first time. We love it. We love it. So here's how it goes down. I'm going to bring your king up here. We're going to have a little chat, see what he's looking for, and then we're going to go through 3 consecutive dates with 3 beautiful contestants we have for the night. And then at the end of it, he's going to eliminate one of those 3 and pick between the final 2 who he wants to go on the second date with, and that's the show, okay? It's really fun. It's a good time. We all have a blast, okay? Where's King Clay's people at? Clay's people, where are you at? I like it. Look at that. They only got green flags. That's great. That's super dope. We have our contestants. Katie, where's Katie's people at? Ooh. Ladies holding down the table. Y'all look single. I'm joking. Nicole's people, where are Nicole people at? Yee! All the way in the back. Y'all ain't come on time. That's okay. And Sarah, where are Sarah's people at? Ooh, nice and high-pitched, ladies. I love it. We want to hear from all of you because y'all are part of the show, too, okay? So wave those green flags. If you hear something you don't like, start booing immediately, okay? Because I'm watching the chat. We're streaming on Twitch the whole time, and people always talk shit on Twitch. I want to hear some people talking shit in real life, okay? But let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Let's get your king up here. You guys ready to start the show? I like it. I like it. Your king is well-traveled. He's an all-around pretty great guy, very smart as well.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Clayton Hirsch, and I'm coming on the pod here to go on a couple dates. A little bit about me. I'm not from Minnesota, so one of the rare few out there. I like to, in my free time, go to the gym, work out, kind of spend some time outside if it's nice out. Love to watch movies and kind of do some nerdy stuff, but I'd say I'm kind of a jack of all trades to where I can kind of fit in with any crew that I've got out there. In the past, I haven't really put myself out there as good as I could have in the dating scene. So trying to make a difference this year and really put myself out there and see what I can do. So I'm really excited to see what happens. And thank you for tuning in, and let's see where this takes us.
Start making noise for King Clayton. Interesting song choice, man. I like that. You hear us, man? How you doing today, Clayton?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous, man. How you feeling? You nervous?
I'm nervous as hell.
You're nervous as hell? Or have you had a couple of those yet?
I just one. I'm not the biggest drinker, so.
Fair. Well, one will be enough. But I promise you're going to melt as the dates go on. Nerves tend to melt away, and I'm here for that, so have it be a good time. A couple things before we get to your dates here, man. So I heard that you're not from Minnesota. You've done a lot of traveling. You've bounced around to different states and things like that. But how has Minnesota been for you as far as the dating scene goes?
I'm on the show, so it's not been that well. Part of that's on me. I'm not the biggest putter out there of myself. I get a little in my own head. So I think there's 2 sides to every stone, right? So the dating scene's not that good, but also I could be better myself.
I see that. So how do you meet women then? Are you outside? Do you be at bars, or are you hitting on girls at the gym? What's been your strategy so far, if any?
No, I guess my sister has been put me on one date once. that was about it. Other than that, I guess it's by chance. I don't know. That's a great question. And I'm trying to think back of all the times now that I've tried to go on dates. It's kind of a mix, right? So the dating apps, everyone knows, are like hit or miss. And then myself included, like I said before, I kind of struggle with taking that step because it's pretty, everything about me before I show up. So it's like that first date gets a little interesting or dicey because you know so much about me. So I kind of struggled to take that leap of the first date. So dating apps kind of didn't work out that well. And then I guess just asking people on a whim when I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
but
okay.
most of the time, it's been non-existent of a dating life. I just rambled really.
Fair. Well, the show's a good way to start because even if you don't find a date tonight, there's plenty of beautiful ladies out here as well. And your Instagram was displayed all over DMP. So people sometimes do shoot their shot. It happens, all right? It happens. So what made you want to be on the show? I mean, obviously, dating apps suck. Boo, dating apps. We get that. But was that the main driver to be on the show, or was there anything else that kind of...
No, I think, AJ is the most persistent dude on the planet. He hit me up over and over, and eventually I was just like, he's pretty good points there. I'm not really doing anything to put myself out there, so at some point you can't have that feel sorry for yourself moment about always being single if you're not going to take that step. And this is kind of, as the guys in the back said, it's a platform that you give me, and something like that's not come around that often. So I think this is a really cool opportunity. Yeah, might as well make it 2024 and date in front of a whole bunch of people.
It's fun. I hope it works for you, man. I really do. So I got to see your kind of casting call. You had talked about how like you were kind of like dating in between, where like you'll be dating someone and not be all the way into them, but they're really into you, or the opposite, where you're really into her, but she's not into you. The question I have is like, are you ready to fall for a girl? Like if it felt mutual, are you actually ready for love?
I think, yes, I am now that I'm older and more wise. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of right place, wrong times for me. But speaking in this very moment, I think today I would for sure be confident in putting myself out there and moving forward.
I like that. Shout out to Clayton. He said, I'm good. I got money. Life is good. Where the girls at? All right, man. Last question before we get into it here. Let's build your perfect girl. Like, if there was a perfect girl for you out there, what would she look like? What would she smell like? What would her personality be? Let's run through it all.
Yeah, I think the first thing, I'm going to look right at my sister. The first thing, she's got to get approval of the family. I've got two older sisters and a mom, and they definitely team up on you at all times. So that's a big checkbox there. I don't know. I don't think I really have a type. I think I'm all the way out there. I'm a very unique and kind of an acquired taste myself. So being able to put up with some of my bullshit is probably like very big. But I don't know. I just think having some sort of movement in your life that's not specific to me, right? So I love the idea of, I think like they call it like co-playing, where the two kids can be playing together but doing their own thing. So I want someone who's kind of very motivated to work on and do their own life that doesn't need me all the time, but like at the end of the day, if we're there together, it's like there's no one else I would have rather spent this moment with than you. So
I like that.
Yeah, it's tough because you're asking me this specific thing, but I've never really thought of it throughout completely until it's asked for me. And it's kind of tough because I don't want to write anybody off, but again, you got to put yourself out there to kind of get those opportunities.
100%. No, I like the way that you explain that too, because it is important for you to be dating someone and they have their own thing, so that you can have your own thing and then you can get together and be a thing,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I had an ex-girlfriend and like she didn't like that I did stand up and like work and all of that stuff, and she was like, you're always busy and you always have your own thing, and I was like, girl, we can find you a hobby too. Like it's
no, I mean that's you nailed that on spot on, right? Like I want you, it's like stand-up's your thing, but like I want her to have her own thing, and I'm gonna support the shit out of you, but like at the same time you don't need me to like kind of guide you through it. But also if you want me to like F off, just be like, yo, leave me the hell alone, and I'll leave you alone.
I like it, man. I like it. Well, we got three beautiful ladies here for you. Let's jump right into it, okay? You guys ready for your first contestants?
Do I stand up?
Listen, your first contestant was born and raised in Idaho. No, you the hoe. Sorry, that's the comedian in me. My bad. But she's a great girl. She also knows how to ride a unicycle, which is unique and pretty cool, actually.
Hi DNP, my name is Katie. I am 27, almost 28, and I am a Minneapolis transplant. I was born and raised in northern Idaho, and I attended Boise State University for undergrad. Then I moved out to the Midwest for grad school, and I've been living in Minneapolis for a year and a half. In my free time, I like to go to the gym, I frequent Barry's and Rumble, and I love group exercise classes. I also like to check out new restaurants with my friends. I'm super excited to meet Clayton. I think that our love for travel will go well together, and I'm excited to make magic on a podcast.
I want you guys to start making some noise for Katie.
Ready to get this started. It's so nice to meet you.
I know, it's fantastic.
The weather's perfect. It's a good night. I know that this is exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time, but we're both here to just have a good time. So I appreciate you coming out tonight, saying yes to the opportunity. It's definitely exciting. I know that when we were kind of talking earlier that you're definitely into traveling, and I saw on your Instagram recent trip to Japan.
Yeah.
Why Japan? Tell me about that trip.
So I went to Japan for 2 weeks in March. I was kind of just finishing up school, and I kind of haven't been anywhere since, COVID threw a damper and everything. And I figured I might as well go somewhere that I have no clue what's going on, and throwing a dart at the board. And Japan's pretty relatively cheap, and it was a super cool place. So if anyone has any travel ideas, go to Tokyo. In all of Japan, it's relatively inexpensive and the safest place on earth. So props to Japan.
Love it. Yeah. I've never been to Japan. Definitely a place on the list. My brother is like kind of nerdy and into all that, and he's definitely someone that I would love to travel to Japan with, just because he'd be like a walking tour guide. He'd be perfect. I've traveled a lot of other places throughout like Southeast Asia and throughout Europe as well, but I definitely love traveling. It's definitely a good time. I saw in your Instagram bio, it says, "I'm not a doctor." Can you explain the story behind that?
I'll give anybody medical advice. But I'm not a doctor. So take that or leave it. I also stole that bio from Daniel Tosh, the comedian. I think he got canceled, so I don't know if I should be saying that out loud.
I watched Tosh.0 back in the day, so it's okay.
That's what we like to hear. I do have a question for you, though,
Yes, please.
about the traveling. We take a step back.
Yeah.
Do you go to museums?
Sometimes. Depends the museum. More like art museums typically.
Do you read every single plaque at the museum that you're
When
at?
I start, and then I get halfway through, and I like look, and I just power through the rest.
That's
yeah.
respectable. I can't read that well, so like, if they don't have the audio stuff for you, it's kind of red flag because I can't read.
If it makes you feel better, I would not be known for reading either.
I read a lot.
Reading and
I
writing
just
was not for me. I was more the math and science girl.
See, thank you. Yeah, I read often. I just am not good at it. I don't know if I'm getting hate in the front row here by this shit.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
that's kind of where I am. And like I said, the audio versions, when you're in the museum,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like that same monotone like
Right.
voice, and it's just like, on the December 30th of, yeah, I love that. But then once I look at the clock and you're like halfway through, you got to get out.
Yeah, I'm just too cheap to pay for those things, so I usually just like make up stories as I go through if I'm tired of reading the plaques.
Fair
But
enough.
Yeah. Yes,
I was
Toby.
just going to say, listen, the chat is really wondering, can you actually read, Clayton?
I can.
I mean, can you like read the can? What are you drinking
I
right
can.
now?
I can read, right? 100 calories, but it's like it's slow. I can read. I've been working on it. I swear, I have. I've been. I can read. It's just like embarrassingly poor.
I'm sure it's better. I'm sure it's great.
And I can't
You're
type.
just
So
fine.
anyone of my coworkers that are here know that I send like these broken messages that look like I'm kind of like wasted on like Tuesday at 9 a.m. But I'm not. I just can't type.
Do you send a formal email like text, like because it's just BC?
No, it's more of just like a holy shit. Did you see this?
I feel that. Oh
But
my
no, I can read. Tell the chat.
Yeah,
Tell him,
so-
Toby. You tell
We
him.
got you. You use talk to text.
Join the chat. Yeah, I can read just for fun.
Love it, love it. Random side question. Obviously, we're moving into the summer. Lots of weddings this summer. I have a couple of my friends' weddings back in Idaho. But when it comes to a wedding, are you the typical guy that's on the dance floor, bellied up to the bar, or mingling with all the moms and grandmas?
Oh, so that's a phenomenal question. I'm not, like I said, not the biggest drinker, but at a wedding, I'll crush some. But I'm more of the get the moms and grandmas on the dance
Love
floor
it.
type of John. I also have a couple weddings that I'm trying to fill a +1 out here.
Perfect.
So, stay tuned. What are you? Are you a dance floor person? I can
Yes,
just tell just by
100%.
looking
You're
at
right.
it.
I know. I like a good drink, but I don't want to drink on the dance floor because that gets messy.
need a
And
glass?
I
Girls
need
take their shoes
I need to fully dance, so I ditch the glass typically when I'm on the dance floor. But my biggest pet peeve about weddings, and this may be a red flag, I hate YMCA. But at my sister's, it's just like a cliche at this point. But my sister's wedding was just a couple weekends ago back in Boise, and my grandma, that was the only song she came on the dance floor for. So I feel like it's a necessity solely for my grandma.
I mean, you got to do it for grandma. She's only going to see her grandkids
I know.
get married once.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if you're not a YMCA weddings, are you like live band preference or what's your
I love
what's
a
your
good live
ideal
band
wedding?
too. Actually, that's a good question. I haven't really thought about that. I love live bands. I love live music in general. Like Nashville is my place. I love live music, but I do think good pop remixes would be fun at a wedding. I've never really seen that done before. A little bit of classics mixed in with like new songs would be fun.
Okay, that's fair. I never really thought about the question either.
Yeah.
until I said-
No, it's great. It's great. It's absolutely
Katie,
perfect.
follow-up question to
Yes,
the wedding
please.
thing.
Yeah.
Are you jumping for the bouquet?
Well, okay, that's the thing is trending with weddings. There's no bouquet toss, there's no garter. No one does that anymore at weddings, which is kind of sad. But I would be jumping for the bouquet for sure.
Yeah.
Why
how,
not?
how aggressive are you getting though?
Oh,
Are
when
you
I was
stiff-arming
younger,
girls?
I for sure was aggressive. Though I didn't really need to be in the mix when I was at a wedding when I was 8 years old. But it's a good mix. It's always a good mix. Just put yourself out there. Why not?
No, that's thank you. I never thought of the bouquet from the man's side of thing. But
Right.
You got to box out, go Wolves, right? You could get some boards and grab that bouquet.
#1 defense for a reason, man.
Are you a big sports guy then?
I just found out this year that I don't really like sports, but I've been my friends all like sports and my dad likes sports, so I watch it.
Right.
So I'm in the know, but the
So you
sports
like
gambling.
to keep up more with the pop culture of sports, so you can be a part of the conversation.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I don't sports none of that stuff really kind of drives my boat. But I love watching professional athletes do stuff
Yeah.
that I can't.
Okay. And I saw too. You are a Minnesota transplant. Where are you from?
Guess.
Iowa.
Council
Genuinely,
Bluffs, Iowa.
No
I'm
idea.
kidding.
Literally no idea.
So I've lived in 7 or 8 states, depending on who you ask.
Okay.
Should I just rattle them off
Yeah,
here?
sure, real
So
quick,
it was
let's do it.
California, Georgia, Wisconsin, Colorado, Ohio, Minnesota, 7 states, Illinois, because my mom claims that one. And then I
Okay.
also lived in Sydney for a half a year.
Holy cow, that's awesome. Was half a year study abroad.
Yeah, I have study abroad and an
Okay,
internship.
I studied abroad in Spain.
Ooh,
So that's
do you
for the
speak Spanish?
travel. Okay, I used to be fully fluent. I'm not going to try to ramble any off right now, I promise. But I was fully fluent. I lived with a Spanish family. We only spoke Spanish for 6 months in the house. Then I moved
green
back.
flag this, please.
Then-
I'm all for the
Then-
multi-language
Then
here.
I moved back and I lost a lot of it. My issue is I work in medicine, and so it's really I don't know the Spanish dictionary for medicine. I know conversational Spanish, but I don't know medical Spanish.
Yeah, you just know cabeza.
Yeah, things hey, you have a TH accent though. That's perfect, Spanish accent.
Oh yeah, Senora Fox should be giving me a green flag right now.
We love the high school Spanish teachers. At least that's what I'm assuming.
So you work in medicine.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I'm a dermatology PA, so I mostly work with skin. Literally all my coworkers are here today, so big shout out to them. All my medical assistants, literally all the other PAs are here, so it's nice that I
All right,
have
so I got
this
this mole.
Yeah, perfect. I'm here to just check all the moles. But yeah, I really love what I do. My team definitely makes it special on a day-to-day basis,
Awesome.
so I love it.
Love that.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing, and so I enjoy it. It's good. It's what brought me to Minnesota, so I'm loving it here.
And you're
It's been
from
good.
Boise?
Well, I'm originally from northern Idaho,
Coeur d'Alene?
so a little bit more north. Have
Okay.
you been to Coeur d'Alene?
I have, yeah.
I'm from Sandpoint. It's it's just 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes more north. We have a bigger lake and a bigger mountain. So I grew up skiing.
yeah,
I grew up
I'll
on the
take
lakes.
that.
I grew up super close to Canada. Obviously, Coeur d'Alene's more known or well known. But yeah, and then I lived in Boise for college and then moved out to the Midwest. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
how, I guess, they asked me earlier what the dating scene's been like, as a transplant, right? So, my group of friends over there are here. I think, Rob, you're the only one here from Minnesota. Of my like 4 or 5 best friends in Minnesota, none of them are from here.
Yeah.
Also, Rob is single, ladies. That's my one shameless shout out. But I'll have more shameless shout outs, I promise. But no, being from Minnesota, right? Have you noticed that like very cliquey? I think you guys posted a clip here the other week about what you change about Minnesota. You guys got to drop this whole like gatekeeping of your friends and this clickiness because there's a lot of homies out there that are not from here that give you way more perspective than Edina or whatever the fuck lake you guys used to go up growing out. So, sorry if any of you guys are from there, but.
Yeah. I mean, Minnesota's definitely different. I mean, they always say Minnesota nice for sure. Everyone's been great, and I mean, like, welcoming for the most part. In terms of, like, my friends, it's just definitely, like, a hodgepodge mix, but for the most part, everyone's from here, like a couple transplant friends. But, yeah, for the most part, kind of a hodgepodge mix. But in terms of dating, definitely still, like, I feel like the majority of people I met have been from here. But friend group, for sure, is, like, keeping me solid here.
Yeah, and like, coworker friends are the best friends. I'll say that because they've been through some shit with you guys. So 100%. They know, and I do appreciate that. It is, again, the Minnesota closed off friend groups to me has been kind of tough, especially going to college at the U. It was like, roll the boat, baby. I don't know. I had this tough time of like mingling with people that were from here because I'd be like, oh, do you want to hang out? And they'd be like, I'm going out with my high school friends. And then you kind of like have this awkward, like, can I come with?
Right.
So like, are you have to have that similar like.
I think the thing is like it's hard to like find ride or dies here when you've only known them for a couple years. Which like you don't have your solid core friends, and you've like moved a lot too. So I'm sure.
Yeah, but like I think today it's just so much easier, especially not. I'm assuming you're older than 20, and you're so
correct.
But like it's I would hope so. That's my assumption. I think that was my deal breaker. But like like making a close friend, like I think the timeline of that is if you meet someone that you just is your person, then that shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, and I mean I love the perspective of coming from especially like Boise, which most people don't, or sorry, Idaho, which most people don't know that much about. Is like.
Yeah, other than potatoes, we just get potatoes all the time.
Beautiful. You guys, honestly, great chemistry. I'm not going to lie.
Thanks.
10 minutes flew by. I barely jumped in.
We're done already?
Shit.
You're done already, guys. Look in each other's eyes. Give it up for Katie. Give it up for Clayton. Watch them hug. Ooh, look at that warm hug. Listen, guys, there's QR codes all over your tables. Please vote. We want to see how the date went. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. What's up, everybody? We are back. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. I'm back with the man of the night, Clayton. How we doing, buddy? How'd you feel about that first date?
I'm doing well. I was nervous. Got some feedback from my boss that I need to slow the fuck down, direct quote, and relax. So I'm going to try to dial it back a little bit and see if we can make it more natural to my own sense.
I get that. But, hey, just so you know, man, you're not on the clock. You don't have to listen to her. You can.
No, I do.
Trying to get that promotion. Nice. Okay. I mean, honestly, great first date, man. Like, things really flowed really well. I didn't really need to jump in too much, which, good thing, bad thing, who cares? But it was nice, man. I think you're well and warmed up, and you're ready to keep it going, man. You ready for the second date?
Definitely. Let's let it rip.
Oh, let's let it rip, man. Your next contestant delivered the first baby of 2024. I think that's really cool.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole. I am 32 years old. I grew up in Upperville, Minnesota. I am a labor and delivery nurse, and I work the night shift. So I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I'm definitely more of a night owl than a morning person. If you're gonna get me up in the morning, I am definitely gonna need a coffee in hand, and it's preferably an iced coffee. Other than that, things about me, I love to read. I like to run. I don't know if I'd say I like to run. I do run. Love to karaoke, go out to happy hour, love traveling, hiking, which leads to the question a lot of people ask, mountains or ocean? I would have to say mountains. You can't beat a mountain view. Not that I'm ever going to turn down an ocean vacation, but just saying. Other than that, I've been off the apps for a little bit now, just trying to find other ways to put myself out there, and this podcast is a great way to do that. I found out I'm going to be meeting Clayton this week, and it made me extra excited. Definitely more nervous after seeing him, so Hopefully you guys don't have to witness too many nerves or too much awkwardness, but I am looking very forward to meeting you guys.
I want you guys to get loud. Start clapping right now for Nicole.
I guess that means you're going to be waiting on a woman already. Sorry, I was late.
No, you're good. I prefer
Is she good?
cordial. Yeah, we're good.
Is she good? I
Yeah.
don't know. I was talking to your sisters, man. I heard timeliness is one of your icks.
She probably got bumped up walking through the bar or something like that. She had a country song too, so you could be a little slow
You
there.
can take your time with that.
I was like
that.
being late from being at the bar. I don't know if that's a green flag, but that wasn't my excuse. I was talking to AJ. We'll go
Okay,
with that.
we'll leave that alone.
All right. So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you? I mean, your interesting fact was first baby delivered in 2024.
It was. How do we know that?
I get all the secrets. That's my job.
With a 12 o'clock hit, and you caught it at 12:01.
Everyone thinks that, but actually it was 12:20. And that's like the Metro Hospital. So it was, I think
And that's
it was
just
12:20-ish.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good stat. And what do you do?
I'm a labor and delivery nurse.
Awesome. Well,
So I love it. It's great. It's super fun. I think I have some coworkers here. Shout out. What do you do?
I don't know how to explain it. So for everyone curious, I work at Dairy Queen. Some of my homies back there from work, and I run the technology part of the app in our digital platform.
Cool. Very cool.
Cool. Nice setup, man. I thought you were behind the fryer at first. I was like, damn. Really?
Yeah, so funny story. That's actually my usual go-to, and then judgmental people, kind of that hurts a little bit because it's like, who cares if I fucking work at a Dairy Queen, right? Like, if you're passionate about it and you love what you do, then that's all that matters. So my dream goal at DQ, I don't know if I've ever told any of my friends this, is to make it all the way to the top, but then decline down and then work at a store when I'm done and I'm like 70. So be kind of sick to be back in the drive-through window, just kind of like yelling at kids and shit. So that's kind of like
All I heard was ice cream, and that's all I needed to hear.
I know a guy.
I actually was going to bring an Oreo shake with 2 straws, but the ice cream place closed before I could get you one, so I apologize.
DQ never closes.
Oh, it never closes.
Always
Open
plugging.
24/7, huh?
There are some. I've heard of it.
No.
I think there's a couple, but we don't want to talk about work. That's kind of lame
Sounds
because
good.
I only do that for 40 hours a week, and I don't know how many more hours are in a week, so I'm so much more than just my
Moving
work.
on. We're absolutely moving on. Okay, so I was super nervous. I
you wrote
notes.
notes?
I did. Okay, so I actually called into KDWB
You cheated on tests
this week
growing up.
also. No, I sure didn't.
Okay.
I am type A, so
All right,
there's
just making sure.
no doubt about that. But I called into KDWB this week, and I was like, I don't know what to ask this guy. So Dave Ryan
All right.
told me to ask you, what is the most embarrassing thing you have in your closet?
Oh, I'm trying to. It depends what you think is embarrassing. I don't actually know. I'm trying to think.
It's a tough one to come up.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
No, yeah. Let it rip.
This is not really that embarrassing to me because I'll own it all day, but it's kind of embarrassing to say in front of everyone. I have a Harry Potter robe. That is my most embarrassing thing that I have in my
with the
closet.
cloak?
I am a Harry Potter nerd.
I've
It
only
is
seen
real.
one Harry Potter movie.
That's fine. We'll watch them together.
Yeah, it shows here. There's a lot of time. I've actually never seen Harry Potter or Game of Thrones, so
Okay, that's fair.
I'm a weird one.
Star Wars?
No.
Okay, I haven't seen Star Wars either, so we can bond over that.
You can booze from the fucking hose. So in my closet, I guess I don't know. I haven't really think about what's in my closet until right now. Probably like a jump rope because I would never actually jump rope.
But you have one. You wouldn't jump rope, but you have one.
Yeah,
That seems
you never know
interesting.
when
it's gonna
Corbin
pop
Blue's
up.
gonna come out and you're gonna have to do the fucking what's that movie he was in? Step Up, and you have to hit the jump rope.
That's an interesting take on it. I like that very much.
So okay, is your type A, but is your closet like neat? Because my closet's probably the messiest part of my apartment, but it's not like grody, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say I'm type A in some ways, but very type B in other ways. I'm neat, but not like it has to be perfect. Like I don't.
Do you make your bed?
I make my bed. I don't dust probably as much as I should, but things have to be put away.
That's
things
fair.
things have a home.
Yeah.
I need that to
and
happen.
it stays in your solid trap there. Do you make your bed?
I do make my.
Oh, you said that already, right?
Okay, I make my bed, but not consistently.
I don't make my bed.
It's more of a like I flopped it open and I flop it shut. That's it. That's all I got.
So you're not like a messy sleeper though.
No.
If you can just get in, you're just like.
Yeah.
I sleep coffin style.
Absolutely. Fan or no fan?
So I like a noise.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be a fan. I use a noise machine.
Okay.
Which everyone incredible. Mine plays beach noises now, so it just kind of like rocks me to sleep. Last night there was this insane dude outside my apartment complex screaming to get let in, and I just closed the window and cranked up my noise so I didn't have to listen to that. Labor nurse, are you overnight or like do you have weird hours or what's your like sleep schedule?
I am a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. worker. So I am.
No, that's
I
perfect.
am odd.
No, that's perfect because I go to bed early and then I wake up early, so I'm not gonna potentially annoy you while you're at work because I'll be asleep.
Well, yeah, that means you're gonna be noisy in the house while I'm sleeping.
No, I don't make noises. I don't make noises like that.
You live life coffin style too?
No, yeah. No, I don't think I make noises. I should probably like check that out and see. Like, some people just make noises existing.
I'd say I'm pretty quiet.
Okay, good.
But I am a night shift nurse. I learned to like.
You have
someone might be sleeping. You got to be quiet.
Yeah, so you got like blackout curtains and the whole
eyeglasses, brown noise, fan.
Which hospital?
Maple Grove.
I don't know where that is.
You don't know where that is?
I mean, I could probably find it on a map, but off the top of my head, not a fucking clue.
It's great. It's a great place to work.
I learned a fun fact about Nicole earlier.
Oh, let it rip.
One of her best friends is her boyfriend's ex. Clayton.
Wait, her boyfriend?
Her ex's. Sorry, I said that wrong. Her ex-boyfriend's family is one of her best friends. Like his sister is one of her best friends.
I think that's more of a green flag for her because it sounds like he was the dick, right? Like if you made it good with the family, because like if the family likes you and then you kind of like break up with him and they still like you, that says a lot about you personally in my head because like I don't know, I just try to think back to like people's exes. They all kind of suck, but like if you're still homies with them, then they probably didn't suck, or you didn't suck. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I did think of that when you were like, you got to get by the sisters. I was like, I have proof. I can get by the sisters. They're all three of them. All three of them are over there.
All
actually.
Three?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
So hopefully your sisters don't hate me, but sisters are scary to get by. So wherever you are.
No, it's just when they team up. They team up on me even. It's the worst. Do you have siblings?
I am the baby, and I am the favorite. I'm sorry. When you're the baby, you're the favorite. It happens.
That's the most false statement
Where
I've
are
ever
you?
heard.
You're not the baby,
I'm
are
the baby,
you?
and I'm openly, my parents have openly admitted to me being the least favorite. I think my mom's probably watching this. Yeah. Are you from here? I guess I'm trying to like dial into the background here.
Yeah, I'm from Albertville.
Where's that?
I grew up down 94. That's all you probably need to know.
94 goes east-west.
The Albertville outlet malls. Have you ever heard of those? No. That's fine. You don't need to know where it's at. It's small. You don't have to know.
All right. Well,
I am the baby. I have an older sister and an older brother. I am an aunt, which I hear you love being an uncle.
I mean, I didn't choose it, but,
True,
I think the kids like me. At least statistically, I think I've got like 3 for 4 that like me. I'm still working on one. It's kind of a dick, but we're working on it.
So there's 4 total.
Is there 4 total? 3? Yes, there's 4 total. It's hard. I can't keep track. I keep looking at my sister for cues, and she's just not helping me with the amount of nephews and nieces that I have. So.
Which sister? Do they both have kids?
They both have kids. My oldest sister has 3, fresh baby. I have held her once on accident.
On accident? What does that mean?
I don't want to hold a kid until they're like their head and neck is shaped because I can't have that on my conscience for 20 years if I like. Baby Ruth's walking with like a off to the side because I shook her a little too much.
You're too strong?
Yeah, I'm the strongest person at Dairy Queen.
Stop it. I cannot. Everyone thinks babies are so fragile. They are not
This girl has
that
red flagged me like 4 times because I don't hold babies. You give me a 4-year-old and I'll get that kid playing basketball for an hour and a half, but you give me a baby, what am I going to do, stare at it?
This is men trying to hold babies.
No, it's
Like it's a bomb.
Like it's just a baby.
That's spot on. You caught the first baby of the year, so I mean, you're pretty good at it.
I never changed a diaper before I became a labor and delivery nurse. So I was like, here we go. It's just
Life changing.
It was life changing.
Yeah.
I'm an aunt now. I can manage all the things. It's good.
Do you want to have your own kids ever?
Don't know red flags, please, but I don't think I do.
Cool.
I think I am a non-kid person. 92% sure I don't want kids. I really value my time, and I really like to travel, which I want to ask you if you have a travel plan this year. But I also like to sleep, being a night shift nurse, so I like to sleep. I like my own time. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah, I think having kids is a team effort. So like, if I wanted a kid and you don't, like that discussion, but
yeah.
I'm indifferent as well because, yeah. But no travel plans. I just got back from Tokyo a couple weeks ago.
That was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how close that was.
In March, and then I have a bunch of weddings this summer, so they're all local. But I'll probably just back and forth to like local travel and stuff like that. But no, are you going anywhere? What's on your list? 4
trips planned this year already. I have to have them on the book. So I have Lake Tahoe. I'm doing a solo trip to Oregon. I'm doing the rim-to-rim hike in Grand Canyon, and then I'm going to Nashville. So a little well-rounded year for me.
Yeah, I mean, Tahoe fucks. Where in Oregon are you going to go?
First of all, is that a good or a bad
Yeah,
thing?
that's good. That's good. Tahoe. Thumbs up to Tahoe.
I'm not hip with the lingo. I was like, is that good or bad?
I don't know. I just kind of let
Is this lake having sex right now? Like, what is...
it is. And we love Tahoe.
Listen, guys, you have one more moment. You're actually out of time already.
What? That went so fast.
And it went so fast. Y'all were yapping. Look at each other. How do you want to end this? One last moment. Say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, it's on you. I'm
not going to lie. When you said the not a doctor thing, I thought it was a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference. So I was coming up prepared for that. And I
do love Brooklyn.
Okay,
Andy Samberg's
I was going to say I will be your Amy Santiago if you'll be my Jake Peralta.
Fair
But then I was like, it's
that's
not
good.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, I'm a Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I would have picked that up and probably had to think for like 45 seconds. And then you would have walked away and been like, oh, that was a Brooklyn Nine-Nine joke.
Well, I'm glad I didn't just like.
No, thanks.
Well, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Fox. Give it up for Nicole. Give it up for Clayton. That's a wrap on date number 2, guys. Don't forget about the QR code. Scan and vote. Scan and vote. We want to hear from you. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Hi, this is Toby, your hostess with the mostest. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. Oh, there's so many beautiful people here today. I'm getting distracted. I'm on stage with my man, Clayton. How are we doing today?
I'm doing well.
Good. How'd you think that date went, man?
Awesome. I was still nervous, but I think I kind of settled in and we got a little bit more past the surface level conversations, I think.
Yes, and that's what we like on the show, because 1, it's more entertaining, and 2, I mean, as long as you guys aren't from the same hometown, like, it's fine. We can let's keep it going.
Exactly.
You can figure that stuff out later. Nice, man. Well, how you feeling, man? You got one more date left?
Let's let it go. Let's do it.
Let's let it rip, man. I like it. Let me get your third date up here. Interesting fact about your third date here. She cannot smell, which might be a good thing considering how much you work out, actually. I think it'll be great. Let's see if this is a connection.
Hello, Clayton and DNP. My name is Sarah. I'm 24 years old and I live and work in downtown Minneapolis. I've actually lived in the Twin Cities my entire life, but don't let that fool you. I love to travel and get out. I'm actually heading to Tokyo and Seoul in 1 week, so we'll have to schedule the second date pretty quickly. I'm hoping you can give me some tips from your recent trip to Tokyo. All right, well, I look forward to getting to know you more.
Everybody make some noise for Sarah.
I think they set me up for failure saying that I can't smell when the girl before me, she like delivered the first baby of 2024. Like
I think not smelling is a positive.
So interesting.
Is this a full life thing?
Full life.
So can you not taste stuff either?
No, I can taste.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay.
She can taste. I hope you eat your pineapples.
I mean, hopefully I have good taste. I'm here. So I actually just had some pineapple juice yesterday. It's so good.
Ah, look at that. So enough on the spice, I like it.
Okay. So tell me about yourself other than that you can't
Well,
taste.
I did see I had to prepare an opener. I just wanted to let you I'm an actuary. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yes, I do. Insurance, yeah, of course.
No, not insurance.
But you calculate risk.
I calculate risks. I already crunched the numbers on tonight. There's a very small, insignificant, like 27% chance that this day goes poorly. So hopefully we're on the other side of it.
No, that's awesome. Do you have all the exams passed?
I actually do. For the associate, not the second.
I don't know what that means. So
It's okay.
My brother-in-law was an actuary.
Really?
Yeah, he hated it.
Oh. I think it's love or hate.
Yeah, no, I mean, I apparently can't read or I don't like numbers, which is there. So if you can do the math, I'm all for it.
I'm kind of illiterate, but I did start a book club. I don't know what that says about the book club.
What kind of books? Is it one of those like?
So we've had one book. So my book club members are here tonight. It was it was called Invisible Women, Data Bias in a World Designed for Men. Only one person finished the book. That wasn't me. So it's good for slower, bad readers.
Sure. Hey, audiobooks are always good too, because you could just do whatever you're doing and they just read it for you. That's what
I have terrible retention. I can't in one ear out the other.
But you could pass the actuary exam and you can't remember a book?
That's totally different. They're not talking numbers at me. I'm writing them down.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see that. So then, where are you from here, or where else? Like, give me the quick pitch of who you are.
I was born in the cities. I went to high school in the cities. I went to college in the cities. I live in the cities. It's always been here.
I like that.
But I love to travel. I'm actually going to Tokyo in 1 week. So
what?
I was hoping you'd give me some tips. I mean, I did go last year too.
Oh, you're a two-timer.
But yeah, two-timer.
Where are you staying?
We're staying in it's kind of in between Shibuya, Shinjuku, and Roppongi. It's like kind of in the middle of those three.
Yeah, I stayed in Shibuya for a couple nights, and
I guess I probably should know more where we're at, but I don't really pay attention.
No, that's awesome. I mean, are you for the long flight here? Window, like what's your ideal airplane seat?
So window, sitting by my best friend, so we can gossip the whole time.
The whole time?
The whole
You're
time.
gonna be tired.
No. I can chat. I'm a chatter.
I'm a middle seat prefer. No, I'm kidding.
You like the that's.
I like the middle seat just so I could own the armrests. But
okay, that's fair.
I'm more of a. I used to be window. I just switched to aisle recently. But then I think now the flight attendants on purpose, when I put my feet out, they hit me with the jabs.
No, they do it on purpose.
Yes,
I swear to
exactly.
God. They don't like you in the aisle.
But I can't. It's not. I'm not that tall, but I'm not that short. So it's like because you're kind of tall.
Okay, no one knows my real height. No one needs to know. I always wear heels. I'm notorious for the last time I went to Tokyo, I only packed 8 pairs of heels, and that's it. No tennis shoes. These were actually my most worn ones, as you can tell.
But you could have bought stuff when you were there.
No, I didn't want to. I like heels.
You like heels? Hey, that's fair enough. And then you take the trains when you're there?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so you're not walking that much if you're on the trains.
No, we were out and about walking.
Do you stay up late?
Yeah, the first night I think we were out till 6 a.m.
But just like on a regular day-to-day,
Oh, no. I'm 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
I'm in bed.
And then what time do you wake up?
8.
Oh, well, that's a lot of sleep.
I need it.
Okay, I respect that. I didn't expect that. I thought you were going to be like 4:30 a.m.
What are you doing at that time? What
thinking
are you
about
up at that
love?
time? Like,
sometimes.
Are you constantly thinking about love? Like, what are you thinking about?
Right now?
Yeah. No, what are you thinking about right now?
What to say? Because you should really put me on the spot. No, okay. So you go to bed. You get a lot of sleep. Can you sleep through anything, or like what's your noise tolerance?
Oh, I grew up next to a train, so like I sleep through anything. I like living right in the heart of downtown because I like to think I like to see the people and hear what's going on. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything. I got nothing.
Do you like to people watch?
I love people watching. We used to like keep track of our neighbors to see what they were up to. We'd always check in, like, what are they doing this week?
You just make up a story about someone?
Yes, it's so fun.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, we could do it right now.
Yeah, pick someone. I'll write a story about them.
Okay. Well, I know your friends are over here, so maybe we should go. Like, let's go. We got him right there. Him right there. What's his story?
With
Look,
the knee sleeve on?
Yes.
Dude,
What's his story?
Dude was
Tell me.
balling up at LA Fitness before this.
No, you're so
Basketball,
right.
point
You're so
guard,
right.
and he rolled that knee going for a rebound, and he was an absolute hero because he got the board and then passed it out, and then his team won the game. And then he showed up for this because he's an absolute legend, and no injury will hold him back.
So real.
Oh, he got knee surgery. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't expect that.
You're pretty close.
Yeah, okay, I'll pick someone for you then.
Oh.
Oh, that she wants. Yeah, green sweatshirt. Do you know her?
No, I
Okay,
know. I
good,
don't know her.
good. What's this girl's story?
She doesn't actually know why she's here right now. Like, she's not friends with anyone who's on the show, but I don't know if she's interested to be on the show either, though. She's here for fun. She likes to watch people, maybe. I don't know. She doesn't want to be on. She doesn't know anyone on.
She's just chilling. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
She's here for
just
the
chill.
vibes.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's here for the vibes.
She hit us with the double skulls. Yeah. All right.
I do have some fun facts about your lovely date here. Sarah is a food blogger.
Damn.
That she is. It sounds like your food blogging partner out there. Do you like spicy food? Do you like non-spicy food? Are you judgmental?
Oh, I'm very judgmental. But I always say take my reviews with a grain of salt. You know, I can't smell, so.
Fair.
That probably affects things. Who am I to know?
So food blogger as in like you go to restaurants and you write about it, or
go
you
to
make your
restaurants,
own?
write about. Okay, the writing about it. Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Okay, we love to go to the restaurants to take the photos. It takes a long time for creativity to spike to start putting those posts out. So you know, maybe it's been a couple months since we posted one. We've gotten a lot of content since then. But you know, if you just show up to a place with a camera and say you're doing a blog, they give you free stuff. I'm so serious.
What's the worst restaurant you've been to in Minneapolis? Actually, sorry, no, we're not gonna air that out.
No. Talk that.
No, I
shit.
don't like that. I don't
here
like
for
that
it.
because we want to support all the small businesses. So like.
But some people need to change careers and do something
No,
else.
I get that. I want to take that back. We don't need bad juju. What's a restaurant you thought was okay? What's the most disappointing you've ever been? Not bad. We'll change the verbiage of the question.
Okay.
I like to eat, so like if I show up with a camera and they give me free food, I'm gonna take that. So I don't want this bad juju on me. So what's your most mid-tier restaurant?
I'm not going to say mid. I'm just going to say a place that was really hyped up and I was disappointed. I need to try it again. I don't think you can go off of one, but Porzana kind of disappointed me.
Their pasta dishes are way better than their steaks.
The pasta was better than the steak.
I'll die on that
Yes.
hill. Their pasta dish is better than their steak.
It was better than the steak.
It
was still good.
Yeah, but it's a little overpriced for the steak when I get a
Overpriced
pasta
for what
dish.
you're getting.
I would have had pasta if I knew that I was gonna get. That's a green flag. We're like that. I agree with that statement. I'll die on that hill. Porzana's a little overrated.
I'd be into trying it again. Like, I can't make up my mind over one visit. But
Sorry if anyone's.
We here at the DMP do not sponsor their.
Yeah, I
opinions
know.
at all.
I told you I didn't
They're
want this
completely
question out
anonymous.
there. Okay, so then do you only eat at nice places?
So I don't cook.
No, you eat out 3 meals a day?
Eat out, well, as much as I can. Or I Uber Eats, or I make butter noodles at home.
I got beef with Uber Eats and DoorDash, so.
Okay, I got beef too, but yeah. Yeah, what's your plan? You know, if Lyft leaves the cities, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm walking everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drink that much, so I could drive. I will never. Yeah, I don't. They should pay their drivers.
They should.
Yeah, fuck
Why
that.
aren't
Who
they?
cares if Lyft and Uber leave? Pay people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm like.
Like when they were saying
Also-
what they're raising to, I was like, that's still not enough. What?
Yeah, it is a little delicate of a scenario because there's more meats and beans to the thing. But like, I don't have a problem with I'll drive places, but people deserve the fair wage. So
It's a worthy cause.
yeah, I'll start driving you. If you ever need a ride, just give me like 4 weeks advance and I can come pick you up.
Why do you need so much advance? Why are
I'm
you
a
so
planner.
busy?
I'm a planner.
Oh,
I'm
you're a
not. I'm not
planner.
busy. I don't do shit. I'm planning.
Do you use your calendar a lot? Like
No. I just know
what
where
do you, how you just keep it up here?
Yeah, I just do the same stuff every day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's bad.
I love that. Listen, guys, you got about a moment left. I have a question, but if
Let
you
her
guys
rip.
have a question,
You got one?
No. You have a question.
I think
I have a question for both of you. One of my favorite questions: what makes you toxic?
You want my answer first?
Yeah, I do want you to answer first.
I think I'm super stubborn, And if it gets past that, I'm just I can be a dick.
My way or the highway.
Yeah, red flag. That girl does
Honestly.
not like me. It's fine. It's okay. But it's only stubbornness because I care and I'm passionate about my ideas and what I want to do. So that's kind of my toxic.
Ooh, Uno reverse. I like
Yeah,
that.
and if my friends are watching, Mike, if you're watching back home, yes, I gaslight you all the time. So
He said gaslight gatekeeper boss.
yeah,
Like,
no, just my
that's you.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very much my own person.
No, that's not toxic.
Number one, what other people say doesn't really come into factor when I'm making my decisions. Not in a bad way. That actually sounded horrible.
No, I get it. You're an actuary.
Yeah.
You're math-based decision making.
I get paid for making my assumptions and decisions, and I make those assumptions.
Oh, perfect. I love that. That's not toxic at all.
Oh, beautiful. Y'all could be stubborn together. Give it up for Sarah. Give it up for Clayton. That was a nice, wonderful date. Time just flowed on by. Listen, guys, QR codes, once again, I'm a broken record. Vote, vote, vote. We want to hear from you. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back for decision time. What's up, everybody? Hi, we are back. We are back. Get your headphones on. Everybody's attentive because this is a spicy moment. It's a moment we all love. It's decision time, guys, okay? I'm here with our king, King Clayton. How you feeling, man?
I'm doing well. I kind of spilled on myself after getting into an argument with the realtor, who you guys should all buy a house from. But
Nice.
it was fun and games. She was just hurting on my inability to read well.
The chat was wondering. The chat was definitely wondering. So if you guys don't know how this goes, we're just going to run through all 3 dates here, say something positive or negative, and then he's going to eliminate one. There can only be one winner tonight, and then we'll get down to the final 2. I'll ask them a question, and then we get to see who gets the second date. We ready, guys? I like it. All right. Clayton, let's go through all 3 dates here, starting with our first contestant here.
First of all, they all got the most beautiful eyes. I'm a sucker for the light. That's awesome. First date came out prepared. I was very nervous.
You did great.
And you led the question, so I really appreciate that. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, and 99% of the times I got no clue. So in a partner, I think that's very, very good, and I appreciate that. Date number 2, I think I settled in, and it became a lot more natural of a conversation, just based on the timing. So I think our conversation got past the surface level, and I think that's just the go with the flow. And then number 3 came out hot. I love that with the Tokyo vibes. Love the actuary in the exams because I can't read or do math apparently because I am not that good at that.
Or count.
Yeah. No, all 3 dates were incredible.
Beautiful. I do have to say, just before we keep going here, Katie, you did great. A lot of times the first date can get a little awkward and a little clunky, and you had great energy, so props to you.
Thank you.
Props to you.
Thanks.
I will say. Ladies, y'all were great as well. Nicole, Sarah, you all did great. But there can only be one winner tonight, and someone has to get eliminated first. Clayton.
You made me cry.
Hey,
I
man.
can't do this.
It's tough. It's very un-Midwest, but we do have to make a decision. Someone has to go.
So I will be honest. I think the first 2 dates meshed a lot better with me personally. So I'm sorry. Yeah, don't be mean.
No, I wouldn't be mean. It was great getting to know you.
No, thank you. Give it a round of applause.
Round of applause.
Men, she's single.
Give it up for
Hit her
Sarah.
up. Sarah.
Man, take your mental pictures, shoot your shot after the show. We'll see what happens. And we're down to 2. So I will say, I just want to give both of you an opportunity just to say anything you want to say before he makes his decision, maybe sway his mind or change his mind a little bit. Katie, we'll start with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely came in with some questions, and I feel like there was so much more that we could have talked about. Definitely, family and fitness was definitely a couple topics I wanted to talk about. So I know that if we go on a second date, there's a lot more that we can uncover.
Nice. Okay. Nicole.
I've got nothing. I used my Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that was going to be my closer, and I already used it. So I'm sorry. Just remember what I said.
Ooh, she gave a little wink, too. Okay. All right. Clayton, ball's in your court, buddy.
How does it work? Would I just turn around and...
No, you ask them for a second date. They have to say yes, of course, because it's 2024. Consent matters.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I could break it down to, I think, I don't know if this is a red flag or not. One of you did reach out to some of my friends and ask for some information on me. And you're goddamn right. They texted me right away and said, "What is this?"
Good friends.
But it's tough because I'll be honest, I'd go on a second date with both of you. But I do think that, I don't know.
You don't know.
Powwow. It's powwow time.
I know.
I think you did a great job. Thank you. We're going to be friends
He
this.
asked which one of you puts out. I'm joking.
Whoa.
I'm joking.
No, I do not. Tahoe fucks, I do not fuck. So, we'll reiterate that.
I'm joking. He asked who he should pick, and I don't have an opinion either because I'm just the host.
Yeah.
I sit behind you.
I'll go with date number 2. Will you go on a second date with me?
I would love to.
Awesome.
Look at that. Look at that. Give it up for Katie. Clap her off stage, guys. Beautiful. That's the show, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. We're going to be back here with the new King or Queen next Tuesday at Gray's, everyone's favorite spot. We love y'all. Peace out.
Thank you.